Good morning, everybody. I'm Teresa Perrin, and this is my stock market watch list for Monday, January 9th, 2023. Futures are green, oil is green, and it looks like we're off to a very nice start of the day. Let's see how it goes. Please remember that we have CPI coming out on the 12th, which is Thursday, I believe. All right, let's get started. If you could smash that like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to start with SWVL. This is already up about another 10 cents from the time that I took the screenshot. So keep an eye on this morning. It was moving up previously on Catalyst, had a pullback, and I think we're going to make our next move up today. HKD. Guys, this is a high risk, potential high reward play, but please remember that it has been heavily manipulated. So I would err anybody getting into this to be very cautious, because once they pull that rug, it can happen very, very quickly. However, it seems that it's been consolidating end of day on Friday, and I think it's ready to make its next move higher today. Alibaba, BABA. All right, keep an eye on China plays this morning because they are hot. Alibaba was up significantly in China yesterday, so I believe that we're going to see that continuation here. This stock has been heavily shorted for a very long time, and I'd like to see it continue to make moves higher. I'm just going to adjust my screen so that you guys can see the ticker one. Okay, so the ticker for Alibaba was BABA. Next is IQ, ticker IQ. This one has been making a very nice move to the upside. It has huge institutional buying going on, guys, and it had a very big pullback on Friday, which I've noticed happens to a lot of these Chinese plays, but I think today you're going to see the continuation and move higher in IQ. Oops, I think I missed one. TAL Education Group. This was one that also got a huge pullback towards the end of the year, and last week made very nice moves back to the upside, and I expect to see a continuation of that move higher this week. We still have that gap fill up to $19.60 thereabouts off the top of my head. So I definitely think TAL has a long room to run, and I would keep a close eye on this name. Mara. Crypto mining stocks seem to be running in pre-market, so I would keep an eye on Mara, Riot, Hut, Coin. Mullen, MULN. All right, guys, this had a pullback on Friday. Unfortunately, if you saw my video, you're well aware of what happens on Fridays with these stocks. If you haven't, I suggest you check it out, because I'm sorry, this is based on what I see happen every Friday in the stock market. So I'm looking to see if Mullen can make a next move higher today. AUVI. I put out a video this weekend on this name, so watch it if you want to know why it is moving higher. It was at 119 in pre-market, got that pullback exactly where I was looking for, guys, and now it's starting to move to the upside. It's somewhere in the 126, 129 range last check. ZOM, ZOM. Okay, this name has been like literally consolidating for the past year, maybe two now, and I started to see it have a final pullback followed by a move higher. Keep a close eye on ZOM, as I think it could potentially get a huge breakout and easily run to $1 plus. GHSI had a 50-to-1 reverse stock split, guys. If you've been paying attention, I told you there was a vote last week, and that was the results of it. So today that split took effect. Keep a close eye on this. This has literally been trading sideways for several months, at least half a year prior to this move. Essentially, I believe they wanted to force them into that reverse split, and I do believe GHSI is going to make a move like GoCo did. If you're not familiar with that name, check it out and you'll see what happened after their reverse split, and I expect the same exact thing for GHSI. OCGN. All right, guys, perfectly honest with you, I did check, but I can't remember why this is running in pre-market, but it is, so keep a close eye on it, and I do believe it was a news catalyst that sent this. GOVX. All right, this is a sympathy play, guys. There was another ticker that got news regarding its monkeypox testing kit, and GovX is responding as a result to that, so keep a close eye on it today. PRTY, this is a pure bankruptcy play. As you can see, it was up in the after hours. That move took place Friday. I'd keep a close eye on this because if they filed Chapter 11, and it's a rumored bankruptcy play, they haven't officially filed yet, guys, but the rumor sent the stock just absolutely on a downward spiral. And then as you can see, it was down 50%, but then up 30% in after hours, which as you can see is nothing compared to that 18-cent drop it had. So keep a close eye on this for a continued move higher, depending on what they say. If it's Chapter 7, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. If it's Chapter 11, then guys, you're going to see something similar to a red box move, most likely in this. CVS has a lot of institutional buying for this week because they do have a conference going on or something they're presenting at that's causing this to move. As you can see, it made nice moves in the after hours and pre-market, so keep a close eye on CVS. Voyager was halted on news earlier this morning when it reopened. Guys, at 7:30, it did go up as high as $10 and change before it pulled back. I'm not quite sure where it's at this exact moment, but I would check that out based on the news halts. Helbiz, HLBZ. All right, look at this chart and look at that tight consolidation. I do believe we're about to get a breakout in Helbiz this week, so keep a very close eye on it. GoGo. All right, technically this chart had a beautiful breakout on Friday. Now it's at a point where if it breaks above that 16, I believe it can go much higher. Technically, I love this chart and I would keep a close eye on it. Guys, I just got off the top of my head. I forgot to mention figs in this video, but I'd keep a close eye on figs as well today because technically it has a very nice chart and I think it's going to get a breakout as well. All right, Tesla is up ripping in pre-market. I think because we're seeing everything up, we're seeing some short covering. I'm not sure there could be a news catalyst as well involving Tesla. I know that they did have news yesterday regarding their Model Y, I think it was, moving up into the 6th position for car sales from 11th. So I think that could also be the reason why it is flying. But Tesla, just be careful, guys, because I don't think it's done yet with its drop. But again, that's going to depend solely on the market, and it's very hard to tell where we're going. I think we're going to know a lot more after CPI. But Tesla could continue to make nice moves higher today. But if the market falls, I would expect Tesla to go with it. Invitae, NVTA, put out guidance based on last year and what they expect early today regarding their earnings. So it was actually really bullish. So keep an eye on NVTA for a move to the upside today. It has been beat down hard in the past year, and I think you're going to see a very nice year for Invitae. PHVS, all right, this was up over 13 at last check. Keep a close eye on it. This is one that's been making higher highs and higher lows, and I think that it's ready for its next leg up today. APGN is up on news this morning. Let's see if I can find it for you. Yes, actually, it was announced 4 days ago, but it never really responded to it. They got a price target of $8 and a buy by EV Hutton. As you can see, that's like a 10x from where it closed at. And that's why I believe you saw this nice move higher in pre-market, unless there's something else going on that we do not know of as of yet, or that wasn't in my news feed yet. CNTX is another one that's making beautiful moves in pre-market. And, oh, that's not the right one. Let's see, did I get that one? Guys, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I didn't take CNTX, but it was a, I believe it was based on their drug candidate getting news on their clinical study or something in those regards, but you'd have to double check your news, but CNTX should be on your radar today because it does have a news break. JSPR. All right, guys, I am watching this closely because it's had its pullback and I'm watching for it to make its next leg higher. It is up slightly in pre-market, so could today be the day? It's very possible, but plays like this after they're done falling tend to make another nice rebound play, so keep an eye. Kaba had news this morning, guys, and that's this one here. Autolus Therapeutics announced a collaboration with Cabaletta Bio for the use of Autolus's safety switch system in cell therapies for autoimmune disease. Autolus is going to receive an upfront payment with potential for option exercise fees and milestones. So Kaba and Nautilus both have not responded to this as of this recording. Keep a close eye. Kaba was just starting to move to the upside. Nautilus hasn't yet. It may have while I'm recording this, but I would keep an eye on both of those today, guys. Kaba has been a stock that I've absolutely loved this year. As you well know, it's hit over $10, got a pullback yesterday, Friday, excuse me, Friday, and I think we're going to see another leg up. I'm still waiting for that gap fill on this one. That is at around 1160 or 1163 off the top of my head. All right, Accor, ACOR. Guys, this I believe also got a news catalyst this morning. Keep a close eye on it because it's technically in a very good spot as well. And I think you're going to see a breakout, or it could be running actually on the news that it got on Friday regarding their MSA with Catalent. They made an agreement with Catalent, and it never had any kind of movement based on that, guys. And I think it's just a delayed reaction, which sometimes you see. And I think today, potentially, Accor could make a move based on that news that I think Wall Street just missed. And remember that last week was only a partial week and there were still a lot of people on vacation. So I'm going to expect this week to have a lot of catch-up plays, guys. All right, so top gainers this morning: CINC, APGN, AMYT, ALBO, and NVOS. Do you not see a pattern in all of these? Because most of them are pharma, biotech companies, healthcare. Keep a close eye on those. LABU would be a fund I'd be watching as well for moves higher based on what I'm seeing here. All right, top losers: MLEC, DAKT, Lululemon, LULU, MGAM, and CRBP. Okay, most active: AVTR, ET, CSX, RCM, and ZI. And technical, we have ET, MPW, CLVT, TV, and SID. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.